Alright, so here we are. We're just beginning our journey out of Bolinas. And you can see there are these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mountains in the background. Very shortly, we will be climbing those mountains. It's over 2,000 feet altitude, and this is a lot of weight that we're carrying, including Amorcito, who weighs 70 pounds. Oy, so hopefully it'll be safe enough for her to walk alongside me, because my god, it really goes a long way when she literally pulls her own weight. But you know, safety first, so it's okay if that doesn't end up happening, but let's keep our fingers crossed. Here goes nothing. Are you ready, Amor? Amor, you ready? Thank you for waiting. Here we go. I'm playing with this selfie stick that I got. I have toys that I'm playing with and it's fun. Yeah, on my way here, oh my god, I was rushing too much, even though I told myself I wouldn't, but alas, habits are hard to break, even with a conscious intention. So this time, yeah, I'm climbing up the mountain. Gonna make it to our camp spot for tonight and the next day. Amorcito's out here taking a little water break, so am I, because, geez, this is a mountain after all, and we are climbing over 2,000 feet. So yeah, we're stopping, and I figured why not document a little bit of the beauty that is surrounding us. This is the whole setup. My hand is a little shaky because I'm full of adrenaline. This is a big adventure. But also just like, look at this view. Oh my god. And this is just the beginning. Oh, yo, yo. Oh, my bad, Amor. Are you getting anxious? Let me untie you from your leash. I see you looking at me. So yeah, I'm taking more of my sweet time today. I already finished work for the day. I had a coaching call in the morning, which was really energizing. It was a good way to start the day. So we haven't climbed too far. This is the path we've taken so far. It's hard to notice, huh? But yeah, can you tell how steep it is going up? There's two routes we could have taken. I chose the one that is technically more mileage and higher than the other one, but the incline is way less, and so it makes it totally worth it. Because last time the bike ran out of battery, the incline was incredibly steep, and with all the weight I'm carrying, I'm such a city boy. I brought so many books. Like, who did I think I was? Ugh, trying to pack light, and I'm just like apparently addicted to material items, so. Oh, some motorcycles are passing by. So yeah, I brought way too many things, even though I thought I was bringing the bare necessities. But it's so much weight that I'm realizing, like, wow, a week into the trip, there's no way I can last 3 months with all of this weight, including my sweet beloved Amorcito. As much as I love her, she is a heavy doggy, so that's just a lot of weight. So I'm so blessed and loved and supported. One of my partners is meeting up with me tomorrow. I'm so excited. Yeah, they're gonna meet me at this campground up here in Mount Tamalpais, and they're gonna take literally half of the books I brought. That's how many books I brought, that there is half of them that I'm just like unloading. Yeah, I think it's like maybe 8 books or something, and like 3 of them are journals, you know, but I'm realizing, like, okay, maybe when doing a bike camping trip, one does not need 3 journals, but then again, I have a Pisces moon, and I really like to journal, so we will see how it goes. Slowly, but surely, here we go. Oi, oi. Oh my god, I'm so sorry you're listening to my heavy breathing. Wow, this is not the best video, huh? Okay, I thought it was gonna be cute to record us biking, but really I'm just out of breath. And so is Amor. Where are you, Amor? Can you see her? Whew. Oi. Well, we're both already exhausted. And yeah, slowly but surely we are climbing. The view is getting lovely, and it will continue to be beautiful Whew. Wow. Look at where we're arriving. Oh yeah, Amor. Whoa, sorry. Okay, so maybe it's not the safest to videotape and bike up a fucking steep hill, but it's beautiful, huh? Figuring out the logistics here, but wow. What a dream. Just out here living my best queer trans life with my family, my amorcito. Oh, yeah, it's beautiful here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Gonna have to up the speed here. It goes up to 5, top speed. We're at 4. Oh my god, and it's still a lot of effort, a lot of human power, and a lot of electricity. Oh, what a wonderful alliance when carrying one's entire life for 3 months on 2 wheels with a dog. Oh, hello redwoods. Oh yeah, sweet shade, sweet relief. And here comes the sun. The other thing that's awesome about this path compared to the other path is that there's less traffic, less cars, and more bikers. So I'm feeling safe. There are still cars passing, but oh my god, I'm so out of breath. Why am I doing this? Why am I talking? There's still cars passing, but I definitely feel safer here than I did on my way in, where there was high traffic, high steep climbs and drops and speeding cars, vacationers just trying to make it through. Boy, we're going at a solid 6 miles an hour over here. And I am sweating. Oh my god. So we're taking a break. I am tired, but not quite as tired as this baby right here. Do you hear these pants? I love you, Amor. So, I'm noticing my shadows come up. I'm noticing my resistance to taking a break, but like clearly, whoopsie, clearly baby needs a break. This baby, not this baby. And I'm just like, oh, come on, we're on such a good groove, but she overheats so quick. And I do have the power of electricity on my side, although the bike is super duper stacked with weight, including my own. But yeah, I'm just noticing this scarcity narrative come up because in an hour and a half I have my weekly call with my trans family. There's 5 of us that have been meeting weekly for over a year now, almost 2 years actually. Whew. Yeah, we are spiritual and activists, and we're trans people, female to male. Well, not everybody, but assigned female at birth is what we have in common. So, and we are white. I know that sounds kind of problematic. Maybe it is. But we were doing a training together through Courage of Care, which I highly recommend. Courage of Care, they're awesome. And the reason that we formed this pod, is what we call it, was to do some anti-racism work, which is why we're all white folks doing this work together. But we ended up just becoming family, and so here we are, really just reparenting each other and meeting week after week after week. So long story short, that's coming up in an hour and a half, and I'm just noticing my sense of urgency to like make it to the call, because I don't know if I'll make it to the campground on time, and I told my pod that, but I really want to. So just letting go of expectations, putting love first and not pushing my baby, because I actually noticed one time, this is shameful for me to admit, so please be kind to me, because I'm sharing this with you very generously, my shadows. But when I was living in Oakland, which is like busy city vibes, Bay Area, I went on a bike ride with Amor. I don't remember how long it was, but we went from Oakland to Berkeley, so it was long enough. And I had a full work day, but at the time we were doing a housing interview, and I don't have a car. Like, I choose to bike for the environment, for health, for all these reasons. I know it's not accessible to everyone, but I like it for myself. So we were biking there, and I had all this work to do, and I was like, come on, let's do it. We're on a schedule. Come on, the pace of capitalism, baby. And what I noticed when we got home, she had like some chafing under her arms. It was like kind of pink where the harness was rubbing on her. And actually, I noticed it mid-bike ride. I didn't notice it when we got home. I just felt so awful. I was like, how could I claim I love this being? And how could I be pushing her beyond her limits like that? That's not love. It's really just like intense and sad to be with this shadow, and just to accept like, wow, there are parts of me that feel out of alignment with who I want to be in the world and how I want to show up in relationship with other beings. I definitely don't want to treat myself that way. I'm not trying to exploit my baby. So I'm just like recalling that moment right now, and I'm reminding myself that slow and steady. Like, I could push sweet baby Amorcito in this moment. I don't know if you could hear from here because I have the mic over here, but she's still panting pretty heavily. And I know if I were to push her, oh, my sweet angel. Oh, I know if I were to push her right now, that she would continue to be in this state of like, I need to rest, and just heavy panting. And like, we wouldn't get very far. It's not super sustainable. So the fastest path for us to take is actually for her to lay down in the dirt and for me to sit patiently. Meow. It is difficult. I feel the tension of like wanting to move and feeling like I have a flow. One option is I could like carry her in the trailer, but it's gonna exhaust me. Like, I'm gonna end up like this in a few minutes doing that. Like, been there, done that, won't do it again. I'm just gonna give her some time to rest. Plus, I would have to put the battery on like max power, and it's super duper inefficient. And even with max power, with all this weight and with such a big hill, plus Amor's weight, plus in the back, it is not like what is ideal is to distribute the weight evenly and ideally in the middle of the bike. So pulling a big heavy load in the back is very inefficient. So it's just not worth it. The battery runs out so quick, and I'm still like crawling up the hill, So just gonna wait this one out. Thanks for being on this journey with me. Wow. Oh, my little baby. I love you, Amorcito. I'm committed to loving you. I'm committed to embodying love with you and not pushing you beyond your limits, because I feel tension and want to move too quick, moving quicker than what is organic and natural for what the occasion is. I'm committed to noticing my shadows and not dragging you through them, but just noticing and readjusting so that I can love you the way you deserve, my sweet baby. She's like, I'm too hot to be touched. Oh, or maybe she's like, thank you, Daddy, I receive. Thank you for the patita. Oh yeah, you ready for some belly rubs? Oh, my sweet love. You are so patient with me, Amor, and now I will be patient with you. Do you hear that? No more panting. Maybe it's time to go soon, we'll have to see. Okay, so an interesting side note here. As we're stopped here on the side of the road, look how fucking cute we are. We're very cute. A car just stopped by, and all they said was, "You good?" out the window, and I gave them a thumbs up, and then they move on. But yeah, it's just interesting, like, for me to reflect on white privilege, especially passing as a white male. The thing about the privilege is that it's hard to notice, because it's like there's all these things that I just will never experience because I'm white. Like, I don't know what it's like to be a black man or a black woman and to be here on the side of the road. I imagine statistically, I don't know, maybe people are less likely to offer me help. I wish it's not the case, but subconsciously our collective shadows, like this is a racist society. So yeah, I'm holding the nuance of feeling like, wow, what a privilege as a queer and trans person to just like live my fucking life and like go on an adventure. And how I saw zero trans folks documenting their adventures. I don't even know if they're out there. I imagine they are, but I don't see them. I don't see it represented. I did a ton of research, watched a ton of YouTube videos, so many videos, and they were all cis, straight, white dudes, which, you know, like, trying really hard to, yeah, I don't know, just like heal my wounds from the patriarchy and like honor their experience too, and not feel that like anger and resentment and frustration. But at the same time, it's annoying. It's annoying that like to find resources, you know, with people who have access to privilege, it's like always these dudes that like, they're not my first choice. I don't want to watch their videos. Like, sorry, not sorry, but I prefer to watch a queer person or a trans person. Oh, yeah, and then there's also that tension of like, yeah, like I pass as a man, mostly. Like, I've confused a few people, funny enough, because I have a freaking beard. I'm like, come on, man. Come on. But, yeah, mostly people just like perceive me as male, and like to be a white male in this society is like the safest embodiment to take on when we're living in a collective subconscious of racism, you know, like unfortunate that this is the case. And yet like I understand that like there's so much safety that my white male body attracts, like people just offering me help proactively and stuff. So it's hard to compare, like I said. How would it be if I was appearing differently or presenting differently? I don't know, but I'm just really noticing how much help is being offered, and I'm really grateful for it, and I don't take it lightly. I'm happy to be recording this journey, like both on my blog and in this video, to create that representation, to literally model to folks like, look, you can be queer and you can be trans and you can live a full life and like do regular things that like regular people do. But then at the same time, like some, I don't know, like person of color who is either queer or trans or both is probably watching this video and they're probably annoyed, you know, because they're not seeing exactly the representation that they're craving. So I'm just like holding that nuance, you know, like what can I really do? What can I do? So I'm just gonna keep on noticing and opening up my heart and yeah, do what is in my control and surrender to what is out of my control. Oh yeah, but what I was gonna say is there is like safety in the way that I present, but also when I pee, I don't stand, I have to squat. So, you know, there's just these little things of anxiety, especially in the woods and less populated areas, especially with like misogyny and just like, there's so many dudes, cis men, who have such fragile masculinity that I'm like scared of them. Like, what if they hurt me? What if they rape me? What if they attack me because they realize I have a non-normative body, you know? So yes, on the outside, there's safety, but then, I don't know, I kind of feel like I'm constantly hiding the secret, which normally is not the case. I'm super duper out in the rest of my life, but as I'm traveling alone with my dog, you know, in like isolated areas, I don't really feel that sense of ease and safety about like, oh, I hope no one sees me peeing, or I hope no one catches on to my secret or whatever. Because like I have no problem with it, but it's not being able to predict how specifically men, cis men, will react to me being trans. Kind of freaks me out. So lots of nuance. So now that I have declared my commitment to love and not to subconscious capitalism, moving at a pace that is committed to productivity and not the speed of trust, not the speed of care, of what's organic and natural, this is the situation. This is where we're at. My whole entire attitude has shifted. I have told my pod most likely won't be there, but if I do show up, it'll be abundance, so yay. I am sad about the idea of missing though. And we're taking more proactive breaks now. I'm waiting way less long until Amor gets into a state of like, you know, like on a scale of 1 to 10, she was at a 10 before. So now I'm stopping at about a 5 or a 6 for her. So she's like panting a little, but I want to be proactive about rest and not wait until she's completely depleted, you know, and like we're gonna hydrate frequently, so we have to stop to hydrate. And with this attitude of letting baby rest, it makes me so happy. I already decided, like, why not just like charge? Can you see these are solar panels? Well, you could see this better. I took out the bike battery, and there's the external battery that connects up to these solar panels. And it's like the sun is fierce right now, so as you can see, I can't see because it's so sunny, so I'm like, why not take advantage of the sun? You know, like we don't need to charge. It's definitely a proactive charge, but at least I can feel like I'm being productive, you know? It's like that compromise I've made with myself around taking it easy, taking it slow, and also like, hey, why not disassemble some of this mayhem here, you know, and like just camp out for a while, because then I feel less of a sense of urgency as well to push on more, to be ready again. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty happy with myself and the way I'm embodying love right now and patience. So we're taking another break, you know, we're surrounded by these beautiful, beautiful redwoods. We are at Mount Tamalpais, and it's breezy, it's shaded, there's even a downhill. What? Downhill? Coming up? So based on my research, which has failed me in the past, so I'm like, you know, fingers crossed, but open to whatever comes up. But based on my research, I believe that, you know, once we start going downhill, that basically it'll be just a nice smooth coast all the way into our campsite. So fingers crossed, we will see how it goes. But definitely I'm gonna be speeding down this hill, not too fast because we're gonna be safe, but it's time for Amorcito to get a much deserved break. She has ran so much, well, trotted, I would say. Yeah, it's time for her to just be a little passenger now, and for us to both take a break and just enjoy the ride. So symbolic, huh? Okay, so definitely there's more uphill, but who could even complain when it's so beautiful? This might just be the peak. I bet we're gonna get amazing views. Wait, please, Amorcito. I know you're ready. Thank you for waiting. Yeah, you're ready. Okay. Okay, so I totally cannot tell if you can see this on video, and usually things are more beautiful in real life than they could ever be in video, but the view is just amazing. Like, we are above the clouds. You could see the ocean, you could see the clouds. I'm sorry I'm not doing this justice for you all. Oh my God. The rolling hills. It's amazing. What do you think, Amor? Are you ready? Are you ready to keep walking? You sound really tired. Maybe we can get you some water first. I'm drooling. So now we have truly made it to the top, and it is windy and beautiful. This is the path that we have ahead of us. Definitely some hills coming up. Over on this side, you can definitely see the clouds and the ocean, and the sun is out, recharging our battery once again for the third time already. Yeah, and Amor is taking a rest in the shade. Yes, yes, yes. I'm eating some strawberries that I picked up from the farmer's market right before I left. Very refreshing, very fresh. One of the strawberries did not make it. I think we'll be okay, but it looks like a massacre. So I guess I gotta snack on them so they can make the journey. Otherwise I'll lose them. Yeah, we got about 3.5 miles left. Google Maps says it's about half an hour of a ride. We will actually see what that means. Running on 50% battery right now, but you know, we're recharging and the sun is out. El sol está fuerte. we're in good shape. Slowly but surely, we're making our way there. Amor's doing a really good job. She's gonna sleep so well tonight. Oh my goodness! Well, can you see it? Let's see. Let's focus on the background. We're above the clouds. Oh my god, you can see San Francisco too. Well, I can't tell from the video if you can tell, but I can see San Francisco from here. It's wild. Yeah, so we finally reached the part where it's all downhill. Thank goddess. And yeah, this is the path that we were just coming from. Oh, hi, Amor. Look at this little cutie. Oh, the little tongue. Yeah, this is the path we just came from. Oh my goodness. We are less than a mile away, about 6 minutes, and no more pedaling for this BB. I'm ready. Oh my god. It's like, wow, it is 7:30. Yeah, I thought I was gonna leave Bolinas at like 11 a.m. The packing took so much longer. It's so intricate. There's so many little details. And I thought I would get here like super early and chill and set up the campsite, but that's exactly why I like to intend to leave early, because if I had intended to leave any later, I would have been arriving after sundown. And like, thank God it's summer and the sun sets in about an hour, 8:30ish right now. So, oh, I cannot wait to refill my water, to eat some food, to get to camp and set up the tent and just freaking relax, smoke a joint. Oh, this is so beautiful. What a blessing. My fucking God. Can life really feel this good? I guess so. All right, here we go. It's the last leg of the trip, Amor. Are you ready? Are you ready, Amor? She's like, please, just get me out of here. Okay, we'll go. Oh my god, I'm exhausted, but we have arrived. Amor's sniffing out the campsite. We gotta set up camp, and we made it just in time before the sun is setting. I could feel the sun setting. I'm exhausted, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty. I ran out of water. Amor's never really been camping like this before. Really only one time, and it was not at a campsite. It was just like a BLM land, Bureau of Land Management, free camping by the Yuba River, right on the river. So yeah, Amor, hey, come, stay close please. Yeah, she needs to be on a leash, but I'm just like arriving, you know what I mean? And she needs to smell the area in order to feel safe, so it's a process for me to go through, but I am being vigilant, and I will leash her very soon. It looks like we're right next to the water too, so I mean, that's awesome. There's a little sink right there and bathrooms in the background. But also, I can imagine Amor will get anxious if we're inside the tent and she can't see what's happening, but she hears people, you know, near us. So it'll be an interesting night. Either way, I think we're both exhausted enough to where we'll get really good rest. I'm not using my microphone right now, so I hope the sound is okay. Thanks for being on this journey with me. My back hurts. Okay.